After 1 minute.
Welcome back to the IPF World Championships here live in Istanbul, Turkey. I am Ryan Sixpack Lapidat, and we have the 43 and 47 sub-junior and junior women's classes today. We will be bouncing back from class to class. I will let you know as each lifter hits the platform which class they're in. This is the open, so these ladies will be wearing equipment. A quick peek at the running order. Only 11 lifters in this flight. We're going to move pretty quickly. And as the clock winds down, I'll give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Alico, who has supplied this beautiful equipment that we're using right now, and SBD, supplying some great singlets, belts, full kits, wrist wraps. Whatever you need, SBD can supply it to you. And we will start off in the 47 junior class, or Satova Elvira of Kazakhstan with 50 kilos. No issues there. That looks clean.
And the next lifter is Susanna from Polonia, 60 kilos. Bar is ready.
Susanna Nojek of Poland in the 43 kilo sub-junior class, opening with 60 kilos, opting to go beltless. That was smooth and easy.
Lift is good.
3 whites.
And the next lifter is Snesana from Kazakhstan, 60 kilo on the bar, still. Bar is loaded.
Susanna from Kazakhstan. We are now in the 47 kilo class, sub-juniors, opening with 60 kilos. Makes easy work of her opening squat. Looks like she's lifting raw.
Good lift.
And it's the open. You can lift however you like, whether it's raw or equipped.
Yelizaveta from Ukraine, 90 kilos. Followed by Leon Salin from USA.
Yelizaveta of Ukraine, 90 kilo for her opening squat in the 43 kilo sub-junior class.
Bar is loaded.
And that was a slow, controlled descent.
Good. 2 to 1.
Hits depth, comes back up. Take a look at the replay here. Nice and controlled as she lowers into the pocket.
97.5 kilos.
Hits depth and bounces back up. Never gets bullied by the weight at all.
Oksana from Ukraine.
Celine Neiman of US, 43 kilo sub-junior.
Bar is loaded. Salim Niman from USA.
Three white lights. Celine is on the board.
From Ukraine, 105 kilogram, followed by Marcelina from Poland.
Moving into the 43 kilo junior class, Oksana from the Ukraine. 105 kilos for her opening squat.
105 kilograms. Deadlift 2-1.
2-1, she's on the board.
Marcelina Olsiani from Poland. Bar is loaded for 105 kilograms.
Marcelina, representing Poland, 105 kilos, stays on the bar, but we're going to move into the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Hits depth. Looked like for a second there she wasn't going to. Right here, pauses, and then drops, gets it. The suit works against you a little, it's supposed to. Daria from the Ukraine. Kulavko. 110 kilos. We are in the 43 kilo junior class. Makes easy work of 110 kilo, judges agree.
Natasha Poland. Bar is loaded for 110 kilograms. Natasha followed by Lola.
Natasha from Poland, 110 kilos, stays on the bar for her, but we're going to move into the 47 kilo sub-junior class. No question on depth. And she gets on the board. 2 lifters left to go, not a single miss.
115 kilograms, followed by Tatiana from
Producers hate when I say that. They think I'm jinxing these lifters. Have faith, good gentlemen. Lola from the US, 115 kilos on the bar. 47 kilo sub-junior. Oh, makes easy work of that.
Good play. 2-1. Tatiana Zikova from Ukraine, 130 kilos.
130 kilos now for Tatiana of the Ukraine. We are in the 47 kilo junior class. Oh, and that is a little scary. See if she's okay. Looked like she might have rolled her ankle there.
Such a great.
Seeing the replay, the right ankle rolls, and that's a lot of weight in a bad angle. Hopefully she's all right and comes back. There is a look at how the squats look after the first round of squats in the sub-junior and junior 43-47 kilo class.
Followed by Zuzana from Poland. Bar is loaded for Satova Elvira.
Satova Elvira from Kazakhstan, 57.5 kilos for her second attempt. Looks good from my angle.
Good play.
Susanna from Poland, 70 kilos being loaded for her second attempt. We're in the 43 kilo sub-junior class. Just 14 years old, finds herself at the IPF World Championships in Istanbul, Turkey.
For Zuzana from Poland.
That is a quick descent, quick down, up. Three-way lights.
And the next lifter is Snesana from Kazakhstan, 70 kilos. Bar is loaded for
Nazana from Kazakhstan, 70 kilos being loaded for her second attempt. 15 years old, 3 years in the game. We are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
less than 30 seconds. 20 seconds for Snesana.
And the clock is winding down here.
Zayets Yelizaveta from Ukraine.
Zayets from Ukraine, 97.5 kilos being loaded for her second attempt.
Bar is loaded for Zayets from Ukraine.
It's depth. Slow on the come up, but looks like she got it.
Good lift, 2-1.
2-1.
Salim Yuman from USA.
See the slow,
105
controlled
kilos,
descent as she slips into the hole.
Followed by Marcelina.
Never loses her bar path. Celine from the US, 105 kilos for her second attempt.
Good lift.
2-1, good lift.
Marcelina Olciani from Poland, 111.5.
Marcelina from Poland, 112.5 kilos being loaded for her. We are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Oh wow, so this is a little below her previous personal best. Should have been within her means. Comes up a little crooked, chest bows, and once that bar path is off, very difficult to regain it, particularly in the equipped division.
Bar is loaded for Oksana.
Oksana from Ukraine, 115 kilos for her second attempt. We are in the 43 kilo junior class. Oh, it's a fight to lock it out. Not allowed to have any up-down movement. Yeah, it goes up-down right there. Moral victory locking a weight out like that when you have a scrap come to you. But not going to get on the board. And we are going to stay in the 43 kilo junior class, where Holovko of Ukraine will take 115 kilos. Daria took 110 in her opening squat.
Good lift.
2-1, it passes.
Nataza Rareska from Poland, 115 kilo bar is loaded.
115 kilos now being loaded for Natasa of Poland. We are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Dep look good, clean squat. See if the judges agree. They do. 2-1.
2-1. Lola Ceramie from USA, 122.5 kilos. Followed by Tatiana from Ukraine. Bar is loaded for
Lola Sharami from the USA. 122.5 kilos for a second attempt, 7.5 kilo jump. We are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. That was quick, blinking, you'll miss it. See what the judges say. 3 white lights. She's riding a wave of positive momentum right now.
Tatiana, 130 kilos.
We're going to move into the 47 kilo junior class, where Ukraine's Tatiana, I believe, is next. And she had missed 130. Ankle rolled, was a little scary. She's coming back out. It might have looked worse than it was, but you gotta wonder what happens when she unracks that weight and the weight is bearing back down on her. Depth is good. Oh, wow. Talk about a rebound. A little bit of a pained expression on her face, but probably overjoyed as well. Take a look. Definitely hits depth.
62.5 kilos, followed by Susanna from Poland and Zayats from Ukraine.
And it'll be interesting taking a look at the lifts right now after 2 rounds of squatting. I'm wondering if Tatiana from Ukraine comes out for her third and final. I couldn't tell if that was tears of joy getting it or pain.
Bar is loaded for Elvira Satova.
It'll be interesting to see how it unfolds. And Satova from Kazakhstan, 62.5 kilos for her third and final squat. Three whites.
Good way. Susanna from Poland, 77.5 kilos on the bar.
Now, Susanna from Poland, we're moving into the sub-juniors 43 kilo class. 77.5 kilos being loaded on the bar for the 14-year-old.
Bar is loaded for Susanna.
Well past previous PR territory. Three white lights makes easy work of it.
Now Zayat Yazabeta from Ukraine, 100 kilos, followed by Salim Yaman from USA. And Marcelina from Poland. Bar is loaded.
Zayats of the Ukraine. 100 kilo even for her third and final squat. We're in the 43 kilo sub-junior class. This is her last year as a sub-junior.
100 kilos. Good lift.
And it's a good lift. She's happy.
Next lifter is Salim
Takes her
Yaman
squat
from
into the
USA,
triple digits.
110 kilos. Followed by Marcelina from Poland. Bar is loaded for Niman Salim.
Celine coming out for 110 kilos.
USA.
43 kilo sub-junior. Celine, the favorite for the gold medal overall, but we got a lot of lifting left to go.
Push those knees.
Just a stitch high, if I'm honest. It was right borderline. We'll take a look at the replay here.
Osiani from Poland.
You know what? That was pretty close.
Bar is
If
loaded
she got
for
one
Marcelina.
white, they could have approached the jury. Marcelina from Poland, 112.5 kilos for her third and final squat. Missed it on her second, looking to retake it now on her third. Currently in the bronze medal position for squats. Another depth call.
Now Oksana Shukayeva from Ukraine.
Yeah, that one looked a lot more definitively high looking at the replay. And this is what happens sometimes. Look, the weight starts getting heavier, self-preservation kicks in, you start cutting depth a little bit. Oksana from the Ukraine, 115 kilos loaded. Missed it on her second, retaking it now. We're in the 43 kilo junior class. Slow and controlled. Was it deep enough? Judges say no. We're starting to see a bit of a trend here. Now the judges don't have a replay. We do. Yeah, that was about parallel right on the line. It was close. Again, she needed at least one white if she's approached the jury for a second look. The judges unanimously voting that one high. Natasza from Poland, 117.5 kilos. Can she break the trend? We've got 3 in a row that were all judged to be too high. Rajewska has the silver medal in hand, but she could add 2.5 kilos towards her total. No. Little too much weight. For what it's worth, it looks like she did hit depth.
Next one is Daria Poloko from Ukraine, 120 kilos, followed by Lola and Tatiana. Bar is loaded for
Daria Holovko, sorry, from the Ukraine, 120 kilos. 5 kilo jump. We're back in the 43 kilo junior class. Oh, there's some stutters there. Did they reach in and take it? I think there's some down up, and the ref just said take it from them. You see here, it looked like depth, and then a up down. Yeah, some small up downs.
Bar is loaded and ready.
Lola from the U.S., 130 kilos on the bar for her, 7.5 kilo jump. She's hit 135 before, but this is the IPF World Championships. Travel from the U.S. to Istanbul, Turkey is huge, multiple time zones. Oh, that was well done. You know what? 2-1, she's in.
2-1.
Look at the speed in which she drops into the hole and back up. 20/20 hindsight, might have had a couple more kilos in her, but you don't want to gamble that. Lola pacing for the gold medal overall. Only lifter in her class that's gone 3 for 3 in the squats. We're going back to the 47 kilo junior class, where Tatiana, who missed her opener and came back, hit 130 kilos in her second attempt. Now, the opener rolled her ankle, and it looked dicey. Came back, hit 130 kilos in her second, but it looked painful. And I was wondering, will she come back out for her third? And as the clock winds down, I think that's your answer right there. Nevertheless, she's got a gold medal in the squat, pacing for a gold medal overall. And that will conclude the squat session for the sub-junior and junior 43 and 47 kilo classes.
Running out for Tatiana. She hit his second attempt, 130 kilos.
There is a look at the squat event running order. Celine from the U.S. taking the gold in the 43 kilo class. Lola taking the gold in the 47 kilo class. And Daria, and remember this is sub-junior and junior, taking 43 kilo gold, as well as Tatiana taking the 47 kilo gold. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a 20-minute break and be right back with more action in the bench press event. Welcome back to the IPF World Championships live in Istanbul, Turkey. We have the women's sub-junior and junior 43 and 47 kilo classes. I am Ryan Sixpack Lapidat, and we are in the bench press event. The squats proved to provide some dramatics. Let's see if we have some more on the bench. A look at the running order, and I will be bouncing around between the 47 and 43s, between the sub-juniors and juniors. I'll let you all know what lifter is in which class as they hit the platform. And speaking of, representing Kazakhstan, Satova will kick us off with a 27.5 kilo opener. This is the open. The lifters have equipment on, and the bench press can be a tricky event if you're in the equipped, especially if you're a sub-junior, junior, just getting used to the equipment. You lose that bar path, and it's really hard to get it back. 30 seconds left for Satova. Here she comes. Now, these lifters, you'll notice, they come in with their arms down, etc. That's an indication the bench press shirt probably isn't super tight. A good way to start learning the equipment. Start off with a little bit looser equipment with the bench shirt. Good. 2 to 1, it's good. And that's why you want your opening weight to be something that you could take even if you hit the platform late. You only got 20 seconds for a setup. If you have to re-rack it, it's a weight that you can manage, especially if you're handling a junior or sub-junior. You don't want to put too much pressure on them. And Zayets of Ukraine, 40 kilos for her opening bench press. We are in the 43 kilo sub-junior class. Driving her traps into the bench. She'll unrack it and then lower her butt to the bench. Right there. Three white lights, and it's good.
And the next lifter is Zuzana Znojek from Poland. Bar is loaded for the same kilos, 40 kilos.
$40 kilos will stay on the bar for Zuzana Znojek of Poland. We are in the 43 kilo sub-junior class. Smooth opener.
And the lift is good.
3 white lights.
The next lifter is Nesana from Kazakhstan, 40 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Representing Kazakhstan, Nazana, just 40 kilo for opener in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Nicely done. Makes easy work of 40 kilo. Plenty of room to grow from there. You just want to get on the board. The opener is not a time to make any risky moves. And Celine from the U.S. opening with 45 kilos in the sub-junior 43 kilo class. Ref helping her get her hands in the proper position here. 3 white
Good
lights.
weight.
And again, that's why you want to choose a weight.
Tatiana,
If it chews up a bunch of time for you to get in position, if you got a re-rack command, etc., you can still hit it. Tatiana, representing the Ukraine, rolled her ankle in her opening squat. Came back, hit it anyways. Looked like she was in some pain doing it though, opening with 47.5 kilos here. Solid bench. 3 white lights. And she is limping on that ankle.
Natasha from Poland, 50 kilos, followed by Holoko Daria from Ukraine.
Natasha from Poland, 50 kilos, and we are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Bar is loaded for Natasha.
Easy work of that 50 kilos. She's on the board.
The next lifter is Daria Holoko from Ukraine, 52.5 kilos. The bar is loaded for Daria.
Daria Holovko from the Ukraine, opening with 52.5 kilos. We're in the 43 kilo junior class. Uh-oh. Not sure what's going to happen here. That was an opening weight. See on the replay.
From USA, 57.5 kilos,
Oh, the bar path got a stitch wonky.
followed by Marcel.
Perhaps she could fix that and still hit it, but it's a little bit distressing when an opening bench goes like that. And Lola from the U.S.,
Bar is loaded.
57.5 kilos is her opening weight in the 47 kilo sub-juniors now. Three white lights.
The next lifter is Marcelina Ovsiani from Poland, 60 kilos, followed by Oksana from Ukraine. Bar is loaded for Marcelina, 60 kilos.
Marcelina from Poland, 60 kilos for opening bench. And we're staying in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Good.
2-1, it's good.
2-1. And the next lifter is Oksana Shukotyeva from Ukraine. Bar is loaded for Oksana. 62.5.
Oksana of the Ukraine, 62.5 kilos for opening bench.
By By the jury decision, Marcelina's lift was overruled.
And the last lift we just saw got overruled by the jury, so that is another opener that's going to be a miss. Three whites, and I tell you what, you need a convincing pause on the chest to get that press command today. Take a look at this.
30 kilos, followed by Zuzana from Poland.
Yeah, there was movement on the chest, though, so there was reason for that. You need the bar to be paused, no movement. Then you'll get the press command. And there's a look after one round of benching with two lifters, Olavko and Dziani from Poland, both missing their openers. Satova, 30 kilos even for her second bench attempt. We are in the 47 junior class.
Good lift. The next lifter is Zuzana Znojek from Poland, 42.5 kilos, followed by Snesana from Kazakhstan and Zayats from Ukraine.
Zuzana from Poland,
For Zuzana Znojek.
42.5 kilos loaded for her second attempt. We are in the 43 kilo sub-junior class.
Good lift.
2-1, it's good.
The next lifter is Snesana, Kazakhstan. Bar
Look
is
good from
loaded
that
for
angle. I'm not sure what that
42.5
ref saw.
kilos.
Azana from Kazakhstan, 42.5 kilos for her second attempt. We are in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Less than 30 seconds.
Clock is winding down. She has 23 seconds left unless she's opting to not come out but doesn't want to X herself out. And that might be the case. And Hidkova in the 47 kilo juniors, the Ukrainian who had rolled her ankle and got the second squat attempt, came out for her opening bench, is opting to not come out for a second and third bench. So nursing an injury because we've seen her
Next lifter
hobbling
is
on that foot,
Zayats Yazaveta from Ukraine, 45
but
kilos.
she's more than likely going to come out for the deadlifts.
Bar is loaded for Zayats.
45 kilos loaded for Zayats of the Ukraine. We're in the 43 kilo sub-junior class.
Good lift, 2-1.
2-1, it's good.
Daria from Ukraine, 52.5 kilos. Daria Poloko, followed by Salim Niman.
Oh, and this got overturned here. Butt came up, and now it's a no lift.
Bar is loaded.
52.5 kilos loaded for Daria
Zayats from
Ilavko of Ukraine. Missed it on her opener. looks like she might have done it. 3 white lights and what looked like missing it on strength. Comes back and hits it.
52.5 kilos.
And again,
Is loaded.
you know, with the bench press, if the bar path goes off, it's difficult. Throw on a bench shirt. It is very difficult. Celine from the U.S., 43 kilo class now in the sub-juniors. 52.5 kilos loaded on the bar for a second attempt.
Big chest, you got it.
Blue white lights, so she's 2 for 2.
Next lifter is Natasha Roelska from Poland. 57.5 kilos.
Natasza Rajewska from Poland, 57.5 kilos loaded for her second attempt. 47 kilos, sub-junior.
Bar is loaded for Natasha.
Oh, a little stutter, and the head ref tells the spotters, take it.
Sorry, goalie.
Whenever there's a down up, it's not going to pass. No use expending that energy to lock it out.
Marcelina, bar is loaded. 60
And
kilos.
Marcelina from Poland, 60 kilos loaded for her second attempt. Missed it on her opening attempt. We're in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Good play.
3 white lights, and it's good.
Next lifter is Lola Serrani from USA. Bar is loaded for 62.5 kilos.
Let's go.
And Lola Sharami from the U.S. in the 47 kilo sub-junior class, 62.5 kilos for her second attempt. 5 kilo jump.
Let's go. Big chest. Throw it back. Easy.
Good play.
And it's good. 3 white lights, 2 for 2 now on the bench event.
Next lifter is Oksana Shukotievya from Ukraine. 65 kilos. Bar is loaded for Oksana.
Oksana from the Ukraine, 65 kilos even, 2.5 kilo jump from her opener. We're in the 43 kilo junior class.
Зустрічаємо її! Грудь вверх! Контролюєш її!
Oh, and she locks it out. See, on the way down, very controlled, and then about an inch off the chest, a fast descent to the chest. And I was wondering if she had lost tension, maybe lost a little control. You see how slow it is here, and then yoink down. A little wobble at the bottom, but no, she was fine. Ends up locking it out. And there's a peek at the standings after 2 rounds of benching. Still have 1 more round to go. $32.5 kilo for Satova of Kazakhstan. Three white lights, and it's good.
The next lifter is Suzanne Snozek from Poland, 45 kilos on the bar. Bar is loaded for Suzanne.
Susanna from Poland, 45 kilos for her 3rd and final bench. We are in the sub-junior 43 kilo class. Already got the silver medal in hand, but can add some more kilos to her total.
No lift, 2 to 1. Next lifter
See her
is
butt come up there, and you need the butt in full
Elizabeth
contact.
Poland,
Feet can't rise, head can't rise.
Bar is loaded for Zayet.
Zayets of Ukraine, 47.5 kilos for her 3rd and final. Missed 45 kilos. Going up 2.5 kilos anyways. This will move her from bronze to 2nd, if she can get it. Nope.
No lift.
She'll have to settle for a bronze medal in the bench press event.
Svetlana from Kazakhstan, 52.5 kilos. Bar is loaded.
Nazana from Kazakhstan, 52.5 kilos in the bar. It's a 10 kilo jump from her 2nd attempt. We're in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Oh, head ref seen the bar go back down.
And the next
Cannot be any
lifter is
up-down movement.
Daria Loco,
Telling the spotters to take it.
55 kilos, followed by Salim Iman from USA.
Right there, yeah, that's nice catch by the spotters. I was coming back down, and Daria Golovko from the Ukraine, 55 kilo loaded on the bar for her 3rd and final bench. We're in the 43 kilo junior class. And in the projected, 2 Ukrainians in the 43 kilo, both with 265 kilo total. Got a lot of lifting left to go, but this is going to be a tight one. Ukraine versus Ukraine in the 43 kilo junior class. Now, Daria could really use his 2.5 kilos in a race that close. And she locks it out. Facial expression doesn't change throughout. Hell of a poker face. No. No lift. Let's see what happens here.
Iman from USA, 55 kilos, and bar is loaded.
Might have been a little down up. Celine from the U.S., 43 kilo sub-junior class now with 55 kilos on the bar, 2.5 kilo jump. She's well in the lead in the projected in terms of a total. Gold medalist in bench.
Soaring low lift. Next lifter is Natasha from Poland, 57.5 kilos. Bar is loaded for
Natasha from Poland, 57.5 kilos. Missed it on her second, retaking it now on her third. Oh, looks like she might have done it. 3 white lights, judges agree, and some redemption for Natasha from Poland.
Oceani from Poland, 65 kilos, followed by Lola from USA. Bar is loaded for Marcelina.
Marcelina from Poland, 65 kilos. This will move her from a silver medal in the bench press event to gold. If temporarily, one more lifter to go. She had missed 60 on her opener, retook that, hit it on her second.
Good
3 white
lift.
lights.
The next lifter is Lola Serramier from USA, 65 kilos. Bar is loaded for Lola.
Lolo now representing the U.S., 65 kilo for her third and final bench. This will move her from silver medal back into the gold medal position in the bench press event. It's a scrap, but she locks it out. 3 white lights and it's good. And that was excellent attempt weight by Team USA. Got everything they could out of their lifter there. You see it pauses, but doesn't really go up, down, just a pause. And we are back in the 43 kilo junior class where Oksana will attempt 67.5 kilos. She's in a super tight race with fellow Ukrainian Holovko in the projected. If she gets this 2.5 kilos, she nudges ahead in the projected by 2.5 kilos. Very pivotal lift. No. And the toe-to-toe, neck-and-neck race continues in the 43 kilo juniors. Ending with a failed lift, but I tell you what, it's a preview for the battle that's going to happen in the deadlift event. This is very close. You don't want to go anywhere. We're going to take a short break. We'll look at the running order, though, or sorry, the bench press, where Celine in the 43 kilo class takes the gold medal in the 43 kilo sub-junior. Lola in the 47 sub-junior class takes the gold medal. Oksana in the 43 kilo junior class takes the gold, and Tatiana in the 47 kilo junior class takes the gold medal. Don't go anywhere. We'll see the conclusion of this tight race in 20 minutes. Welcome back to the IPF World Championships. We have the women's sub-junior and junior 43 and 47 kilo classes. I am Ryan Six-Pack Lapidat. We are about to kick off with the deadlift event and the conclusion to the battles ahead. Now take a look at the running order. It's a mixture of 43s and 47s. We have some close races here. As we jump from class to class, we have 4 different divisions in one flight. I'll let you know which lifter is in which division.
Bar is loaded for Elvira Satova.
And Elvira Satova of Kazakhstan, 60 kilos for her opening pull.
From Kazakhstan.
Makes easy work of it.
Lift is good. And the next lifter is Znoye Zuzan from Poland, 70 kilos. Followed by
Susanna from Poland in the 43 kilo sub-junior class.
Bar is loaded for Znoye.
70 kilos for her opening pull. Again, opting to not use a belt.
Lift is good. The next lifter is Snesana Zahvatoshna, 70 kilos.
Snezana from Kazakhstan, 70 kilo for her opening pull. We're in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Easy work of that.
Next lifter is Zayet. Razelyaka Zayet from Ukraine, 85 kilos.
Zayets of the Ukraine, 85 kilos for her opening pull. We are in the sub-junior 43 kilo class.
For Razelyaka Zayet. Lift is good.
Smooth opener.
Bar is loaded for Tatiana from Ukraine, 85 kilos.
Now, Ukraine's Tatiana in the 47 kilo junior class. She had rolled her ankle on squats, came out, hit the same weight despite the injury, opted not to take another squat, took one bench. You see her limping onto the platform now, got the heart of a lion. This will pretty much solidify her as the 47 kilo junior world champion. And to do it under strenuous circumstances like this, and that's painful.
Good lift. The next lifter is Oksana Sukhodieva. Ukraine, 95 kilos. Bar is loaded for Oksana.
Moving into the 43 kilo class, Oksana from the Ukraine, opening with 95 kilos. She is neck and neck with Holavko from the Ukraine for the 43 kilo world title. Let's see how this moves. Stitch of hesitation there around the mid-shin. Right there. Don't know if it just got snagged on something, but
From Ukraine, 102.5 kilos. Followed by
might have been nothing to overly think about. Now staying in the 43 kilo class, Holavko from the Ukraine. See how her 102.5 moves, because the junior 43 kilo title is heavily contested. Again, a sticking point. Once she gets it past the mid-shin, she's fine. You know what? Both of those young ladies in the 43 kilo class, both of their openers had a bit of a sticking point, and I'm not sure how much more they got in the deads, unless that's just how they pull. The second ones come out. They come out for the second ones and they fly. This one's too close to call. We're going to be moving into the 43 kilo sub-junior class, where Celine, representing the U.S., will take 105 kilos. She hits this, she's well in the lead. And she does.
Good play. Natasha Raevska from
Celine now a solid favorite for the overall gold medal.
Followed by Marcelina Oziani from Poland.
$110 kilo waits for Natasha from Poland. We're in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Uh-oh. Lost her balance at the top. Might have got a little lightheaded even.
No way.
It went up quick.
Next
Yeah,
lifter is Oziani Marcelina from Poland.
difficult to say.
150 kilos, followed by
She can
Mona.
gather herself and rally back. Marcelina from Poland, 115 kilos being loaded for her opening pull. We're staying in the 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Bar is loaded.
Smooth pull.
Good play.
3 white lights and it's good.
Oziani Marcelina. And the next lifter is Lola Sharami from USA.
Lola Sharami from the U.S. 115 kilos loaded for her opening pull. 47 kilo sub-junior class.
Norway. 2-1.
I think they thought she might have beat the down command a little bit, but you know what? You're not going to hear it in the replay.
From Kazakhstan,
65 kilos being loaded for
Noyek
Satova from Kazakhstan. We're back in the 47 kilo junior class.
Bar is loaded for Satova Elvira from Kazakhstan.
Makes easy work of it. 3
Lift
white
is
lights.
good. Next lifter is Znoya Suzan from Poland, 80 kilos, followed by Tatiana Zhikova from Ukraine.
43 kilo sub-junior from Poland. Susanna will open up, second attempt, 80 kilos, 10 kilo jump from her opener. Previous personal best was 70 kilos. In uncharted territory for official lifts, and of all places, the IPF World Championships.
Bar is ready for Suzanne Smoja.
I zabranie mocne, tak, bardzo ładnie.
Smooth second attempt.
Tatiana Zhivkova from Ukraine, 87.5 kilos, followed by Zayet. Bar is loaded for Tatiana.
And Tatiana from the Ukraine moving up 2.5 kilo. I'm wondering if she's even going to bother coming out taking this. Or if, I believe she's not. She's going to let the clock wind down. She is the 47 kilo junior world champion. Showing some grit after rolling her ankle with her opening squat, rallying back and retaking that weight, 130 kilos, with a severely bad rolled ankle. Hitting it. And then getting what she needs in terms of the bench, in terms of the opening deadlift, solidifying herself as the world champion. And it's probably best. I mean, you got a long career after this. Don't need to do further damage. It is a good time for me, though, to give a shout out to our sponsors, Alico and SBD. Alico supplying all of the equipment we're using today, including that beautiful platform you're seeing right there in front of you. And SBD, the lovely t-shirts on these spotters. A lot of the athletes rocking the SBD kits. If you've ever used their belts, a complete game changer for myself and many others.
97.5 kilos.
And 97.5 kilos being loaded for Zayets of Ukraine. A decent 12.5 kilo jump from her opener. Up 12.5 kilos, slows her, but doesn't stop her.
Lift is good.
3 white lights.
Next lifter is Oksana Suhadiva from Ukraine.
Moving into the 43 kilo junior class, where Oksana is going toe-to-toe with Holovko of Ukraine. They are neck and neck in the projected with 272.5 kilos. Oksana needs this deadlift. And you know what? It moved like her opener did. I think that little off-center, off-balanceness is just the way she pulls.
Next lifter is Daria.
And they're all going to look this way.
105 kilograms on the bar.
We're going to stay in the 43 kilo junior class, where Daria Holovko of Ukraine is going to try 105 kilos. Now, 102.5 her opener was work. She needs these 2.5 kilos, though, because she is ever so close to the 43 kilo junior title. She is slightly lower in body weight, so she just needs to match. And I tell you what, that might have moved even smoother than her opener did.
And the next lifter is Salim Naiman from USA.
And perhaps seeing the finish line coming up and seeing the world title within reach has her motivated. It's got her inspired. 112.5 kilos loaded for Celine. Talking about world titles, Celine well ahead now in the 43 kilo sub-junior class.
Squeeze, bud. Finish. Squeeze. Good job.
3 white lights. At this point, Celine just piling on those kilos. All but has that 43 kilo sub-junior title wrapped up. Lola from the U.S., 115 kilos. We're in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Missed her opener, retaking the same weight. If Lola hits this, like her teammate Celine, she will be a solid favorite to take that gold. It's all or nothing, though. She needs a deadlift. Think she did it? Ooh. It's going to be the lockout. Let's take a look.
And the next lifter is
They're not liking the right shoulder, I think. The left shoulder, so the one ref on the other side
from Poland,
liked what they saw with the lockout. And from this angle,
followed by Marcelino
she's got to pull back a little bit on that right shoulder. And this is really an all or nothing affair for Lola now. She either bombs out or becomes the world champion. It's going to come down to the final pull. Also needing a pull, Nataza of Poland, 115 kilos in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. She needs this to stay in the hunt herself. If she hits this, she's immediately in range for a podium. A little bobble at the top. Let's see what the judges say. She looks a little flustered. Yeah, 2-1 no. They do have one white light, so the Polish judge is approaching the jury, and you're allowed to. You need a white light to contest and go to the jury. And when your lifter is facing either bombing out or podium, you'd be crazy not to approach the jury and just have that conversation. It's worth it. And we have all types of drama now in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. Selena from Poland, 125 on the bar, and all of a sudden, she could go from a potential bronze to gold. 3 white lights.
for the last round. Toma Elvira from Kazakhstan.
Could be massive shakeup in the 47 kilo sub-junior class. We're going to see
Znoyek Zuzana
Polish
from Poland.
coaching staff leaving the jury. And I didn't see anything overturned.
From Ukraine.
There is a rundown of the deadlifts so far after 2 rounds as we enter the third and final round. Some lifters facing possibly bombing out. You hate to see it, especially in a sub-junior class. You don't want anybody starting out their powerlifting careers, traveling the world, a great experience like this, and ends bombing out. But one lift left to go. Bar is loaded. Satova of Kazakhstan, 70 kilos on the bar for her. We are in the 47 kilo junior class. Makes easy work of it.
2-1 movement. Next lifter is Znoyek Zuzan from Poland, 87.5 kilos.
Moving into the 43 kilo sub-junior class, Susanna from Poland, 87.5 kilos being loaded on the bar for her. She smoked 80 kilos for a second attempt. She has the bronze medal wrapped up. This is for pride, adding extra kilos onto her total.
Loaded for Zuzan.
Oh, she locks it out. It slows. It stalls. I don't think there was up down. I don't think there's ramping, but the judges disagree, and that's all that matters. She looks a little slow to walk off the platform there. I think she should start incorporating a belt.
Lifter is Tatiana Zhitkova
That's going to help.
from Ukraine. Bar is loaded.
And Tatiana from the Ukraine, I'm guessing this is just going to wind down. Tatiana, after having rolled her ankle, valiantly coming back, hitting that weight, and put it into cruise control to take this title. We could talk about the 47 kilo junior, so definitely not the case where her country teammates, Holovko and Daria or Ascona, I believe, are neck and neck for the 43 kilo title, both in a projected 277.5 kilos. One deadlift left to go. Who's going to hit? Who's going to miss? It's going to be some dramatic stuff, as well as in the 47 kilo sub-junior class, where buying away the favorite, Lola, facing possible elimination or possible gold medal overall, all or nothing in her last deadlift, as well as the Polish lifter, Marjuska. facing either elimination or a possible bronze medal. All or nothing in these final polls. It's going to be a dramatic conclusion.
From Ukraine, 107.5 kilos, followed by
Oksana won the 43 kilo junior class. If she pulls this, she pulls herself, if temporarily, into the gold medal position, where Holovko will attempt to take it from her. Oh, wow. Oh, there's a bobble there. That's not going to pass. Showed tons of heart, though. There's the same bobble she's had in her opening in second lift. Finally caught up to her. A small technical mistake she's probably going to work on when she gets home, but foils her for her third attempt. Now, Daria has an opportunity to nudge ahead. Actually, Daria's already, because she's weighed in lighter on body weight now, has the 43 kilo junior title. They have the same total, but she's going to take the title on body weight. Now she will obviously nudge ahead in terms of kilos in total if she hits this. And she does it. 3 white lights, judges agree. And there is your junior 43 kilo world champion.
The next lifter is Yazeviata Zayet from Ukraine, 110 kilos on the bar.
Zayet's from the Ukraine. Now we're in the sub-junior 43 kilo class. 110 kilos on the bar for her.
Loaded for Zayet.
She is the silver medalist in the sub-junior 43 kilo class. A little too much today, but she's got the silver to go home with.
Next lifter is Salim Maimon from USA, 115 kilos, followed by Lola Sherami from USA. For the same kilos.
Now, Celine Neiman from the U.S., 115 kilos in the sub-junior 43 kilo class. She is your world champion. But looking to add another 2.5 kilos to her total. If she hits it, she'll finish with a 272.5 kilo total on the day.
Bar is loaded for
If she hits it, she'll also be the only sub-junior 43 to hit her final deadlift.
Smooth and speed. Tight. Squeeze butt. Lock it. Squeeze. Lock it out.
Oh, she locks it out, too. That was a hell of a fight at the top to lock it. Judges give it to her 2-1. And she goes 3 for 3 in the deadlift event, clinching the 43 kilo sub-junior title. Now for the dramatic conclusion, Lola from the U.S. in the 47 kilo sub-junior class, all or nothing. She either bombs out or becomes a world champion, all with one pull. It gets no more dramatic than this.
Big chest.
Let's go.
Oh, wait, they're further back this time. She's done it. 3 white lights, and wow, was that dramatic. The stress on her face before she pulled. You felt for her. But she pulls through, pun intended, and becomes the world champion 2022. And I'll have a hell of a story to tell for her friends when she gets home.
For Natasha.
Yikes. Now, Natasha from Poland, 115 kilos, in a similar situation here, facing elimination, but if she hits it, walks home with a bronze medal at the World Championships. All or nothing as well for her.
She needs to get this.
Maybe Lola
Big
gives her a little
hands.
bit of inspiration. If she can do it,
Give her
I can too.
support. Come on.
That looked much better. 3 white lights.
Deadlift. And then there is the last lift.
Yeah, you see in the replay, she cleaned it up.
The highest number on the deadlift.
Your body's allowed to move. It's just the bar doesn't go up and down.
Marcelina Oceani,
And we're staying in the 47 kilo
42.5
class,
kilos.
sub-juniors.
If she makes this, she gets
We're-
the first result
Marcelina
in total.
from Poland is taking a 20 kilo jump to potentially take that gold medal. She's not risking her silver medal, so
Come on.
even if she pulls on it and goes nowhere, she's risking
Let's give her
nothing.
support. Big hands. The highest
It's a
number
bit of a
of
Hail
weight.
Mary tactic. But you only got one shot for the overall championship. Nope, too much today.
Just too heavy. Sorry, no lift. Thank you for your support.
And that will do it for the 43 and 47 kilo sub-junior and junior women's championship. Celine taking the gold medal. Marcelina from Poland taking the 47 kilo class gold medal. We also have the sub-juniors in here. Daria taking the 43 kilo gold medal, and Tatiana taking the 47 kilo class medal. Sorry, that was the deadlifts, not the totals there. Celine, though, is still the champion. Lola is the champion for the 47 kilo class. Daria for the 43 kilo class, and Tatiana 47. And again, that is the sub-junior and junior world champions. Well, we promised dramatics, and it got dramatic right down to the very last deadlift. Maybe a little too dramatic. Some of these coaches and athletes breathing a sigh of relief. This is the action you can expect at the IPF World Championships. We're going to have the medal ceremonies, and then later on, more action where the 66 kilo sub-junior and junior men's. You don't want to miss it. Come back to it, and I will be here hosting once again. Six Pack Lab, that's signing off. Until next time.
ceremony today, we have IPF President Mr. Gaston Parage from Luxembourg. And Mr. Farshid Sultani from Iranian Powerlifting Federation and Asian Powerlifting Federation President. We will start with the 43 kilograms sub-juniors division. For squats, third place is Snozek Suzan from Poland. For the second place, we have Zayet Yeldazana from Ukraine. For the first place, we have Salim Naiman from USA. Thank you. For the bench press, at third place, we have Zayet Yazevyata from Ukraine. For second place, we have Znozek Suzan from Poland. For the first place, we have Salim Naiman from USA. Thank you. For the deadlifts, third place, Znojek Suzan from Poland. Second place, Zayet Yezevyata from Ukraine. And first place, again, Salim Naiman from USA. Thank you. For total champions of 43 kilograms sub-juniors, third place, Znojek Suzan from Poland. For the second place, Zayet Yazevyata from Ukraine. And for the first place, Salim Naiman from USA. For national anthem, please stand up.
Everybody.
Thank you very much. We will move on to the 47 kilograms sub-juniors. For squat, third place, Marcelina Osiani from Poland. Second place, Natasha Rajewska from Poland. And first place, Lola Sherami from USA. Thank you very much. For the bench press, third place, Natasha Rajewska from Poland. Second place, Marcelina Osiani from Poland. And first place, Lola Sherami from USA. Thank you very much. For the deadlifts, third place, Natasha Krajewska from Poland. For the second place, Lola Sherami from USA. And first place, Marcelina Osiani from Poland. Thank you. And then there is the total. Third place, Natasha Rajewska from Poland. Second place, Marcelina Oceani. And champion is Lola Sherami from USA. Please stand up for the national anthem. Thank you very much. We will move on to the juniors, 43 kilogram. For squat, second place, Oksana from Ukraine. And first place, Daria Holovko from Ukraine. Thank you. 40 bench press, second place, Daria Holovko from Ukraine. First place, Oksana Suhodieva from Ukraine. Thank you. And then there is the deadlift. Second place, Oksana Suhodieva from Ukraine. First place, Daria Holovko from Ukraine. Thank you very much. And then total 43 kilogram juniors. Second place, Oksana Suhodieva from Ukraine. And champion is Daria Holovko from Ukraine. Please stand up for the national anthem. Thank you very much. And 47 kilo juniors. Squat, second place, Satova Elvira from Kazakhstan. And first place, Tatiana Zhitkova from Ukraine. For the bench press, second place is Satova Elvira from Kazakhstan.
Where the flags are for distributing to the people.
First place is Tatiana Zhitkova from Ukraine. And then for the deadlift, second place, Elvira Satova from Kazakhstan and Tatiana Zhitkova from Ukraine. For the totals, second place, Elvira Satova from Kazakhstan. And 47 kilo juniors champion is Tatiana Zhitkova from Ukraine. For the national anthem, please stand up. Thank you very much. At 4:30, we will have opening ceremony.
Music.
Big hands for all the